Hey guys, 7th WWE Rocks here, and last night, this morning, whatever you want to call it, was New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion, and I did not watch it, but it sounded like the perfect wrestling show, perfect booking, and just everything seemed amazing, everything seemed great. Just seeing all these awesome tweets from people that actually did watch the show, their reviews of it and their analysis of it. It seemed like everyone was happy, and that's what I love about professional wrestling. I know a lot of people will say, usually if the WWE is doing bad, they'll just be like, oh, wrestling sucks or whatever. But even if, a big company like WWE is doing bad, there's always some other company that's doing really, really good. Or just doing great things. So if you're not with WWE, there's Ring of Honor, there's Impact Wrestling, there's New Japan, there's all sorts of independent wrestling. So I just feel like when you're down in the dumps about a certain company, just keep finding wrestling, keep finding the stuff you love, and keep appreciating the stuff you love, and really letting all your favorite wrestlers and whatnot know how much you appreciate them and just love what they do, because it is so freaking fun when wrestling is good. It's such a great feeling, I feel like, with everybody, happy and such. The wrestling YouTube or Twitter community, whatever. It's just so good to see everybody happy. So, but yeah, Dominion happened. Amazing title changes, big title changes. Usually New Japan, at every show, they usually have a title change, but this one had a lot of them, and it just made me so happy waking up. I woke up and I sprinted to my phone to check the results. And let's start off with a few, not, I don't want to say minor to make it sound not as good, but the smaller titles. Takahashi beat Ospreay for the Junior Championship. I love Ospreay. I was disappointed to see his title reign come to an end, but I heard the match was freaking phenomenal, so I can't wait to watch it because I heard it was so good, and I'm really looking forward to watching it. And sad to see Ospreay's reign end, just because I love Ospreay so much, but Takahashi is amazing as well, so it's really awesome and cool to see. The Tag Team Championships, the heavyweight ones, changed hands. The Young Bucks, after moving up in the heavyweight division, having their first shot at the tag titles, already win them, already beat Evil and Sonata. That I was extra happy about, just because, like I said, if you've been watching my videos the past few days, I'm going to Ring of Honor next weekend, and they'll probably have the titles there, so I'm really looking forward to meeting them and seeing the titles, up close and in person. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, just continue changing the game. Every time they have a shot at a tag team championship, no matter what division it is, the Young Bucks are always going to win them, I feel like, and it's just so cool to see them continuing to just build their dynasty, build their legacy, and continue, adding another championship to their impressive title resume. So that's just, I'm so happy about that. And then in shocking fashion, I was actually really surprised by this. Jericho beat Naito. So adding another Intercontinental Championship to his resume, because he's already, I think, the record Intercontinental Champion in WWE. I forget the number. I want to say 9, maybe. But already he's got, in New Japan Pro Wrestling when he beat Naito, and he attacked him pretty brutally after the match. So I believe they're probably going to set up something else and have another match so Naito can look even better when he wins it back. So there's a lot of possibilities with Jericho winning this. I would think he's going to defend it at the Cruise. People are already saying he's probably going to verse Naito at the Cow Palace when they come back to the United States. So Jericho versus Naito in the Cow Palace, I feel like would be really cool as well. So I was really surprised by that. And I'm really happy though, because Jericho means he gets to stay in New Japan Pro Wrestling, do more feuds, maybe just finish things up with Naito. But it's cool that he's like excited, and just, you can tell he's freaking loving this, loving that he can cuss, loving that there's blood, that he can murder people left and right. It just seems like he's really enjoying it. So I feel like a lot of people were really happy with that surprise as well. And of course, the main event, something that we have wanted for such a long time. Kenny Omega defeated Okada for that IWGP Championship. Okada's just like legendary reign. I believe 720 days this last reign lasted, which is freaking just crazy. I think I might be a little off. I forget what it was. It's plus 700. It's 700 plus days. I think it's 710, maybe 720. But 12 title defenses, the most in New Japan Pro Wrestling history. And they wrestled. Him and Omega wrestled for 1 hour and 5 minutes. I heard the match was just Okada and Omega fashion. Just brilliant on all ends, and just amazing and just so good. I can't wait to watch it. It was 2-1. Omega won. Okada, I think, got the first pin. Omega got the second, got the third, and finally won it. I'm just so happy about that Omega gets this big moment, and he finally gets his, his Shawn Michaels dream-making moment, his boyhood dream, and it's just so good to see after being on top of the freaking wrestling world for, this past few years, to finally see him actually win the championship. I'm really, really happy about, and I hope he does have a lengthy reign as well. Don't know about surpassing Okada's already, but I feel like it should be a good one. And we got a pretty cool thing happening out of this, just because the Young Bucks, Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, they're all on the same page now. They all embrace in the ring for this beautiful, beautiful moment. And now there is no longer just the Golden Lovers. There is no longer the Elite. It is now the Golden Elite. So I don't really know what that means, honestly. I don't know if they're going to be full-on faction mode, but the Golden Elite, they already got shirts out in just Young Buck fashion, just because how fast they got them out. They're just the Elite shirts, but they're golden now. I'm so happy about this. So many hand gestures, I'm sorry, but so happy about it that Kota Ibushi's on the same page, the Young Bucks on the same page, Kenny Omega, they're just conquering the wrestling world. It's so good to see all those things happen so well. I'm just so happy for New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm so happy for all these wrestlers like Okada, his amazing reign coming to an end, which is disappointing, obviously. It leaves a lot of wrestling fans to be sad just because they loved his reign so much. But just passing the torch to Omega is awesome. So hats off to Omega, Young Bucks, Ospreay, Takahashi, everybody on the card. It's just really cool to see. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, especially if you watch the show. I need to hear your thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you want to talk about. Let me know your thoughts on the show if you enjoyed it. I'm sure you're getting well rest and good sleep just because you've been up for a long time. It was like 2 in the morning to 7 in the morning, I think the show went. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kenny Omega is on top of the freaking wrestling world with gold this time, and I'm really, really happy about that. So thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.